Louisiana Beer Reviews 48, Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock Extra Pale Lager has been around since 1939, and it was originally produced by the Latrobe, Pennsylvania Brewing Company. But in 2006, Latrobe Brewing Company was acquired by Anheuser-Busch, which is now part of InBev, which acquired Anheuser-Busch in 2008. This is a light lager. It's 4.6% alcohol. It's made in a traditional beer manner, you know, with the barley malt adjunct, which I believe is corn, yeast, hops, and water. You used to see a lot of advertising for this beer. You don't really anymore since Anheuser-Busch acquired it. They do make a Rolling Rock Light, and for a little while there was a Rolling Rock called a red beer called Rock Red, but it didn't catch on, although I thought it was pretty good. Anyway, I have had this before, and I've liked it in the past, although I do find it's better now. To me, it's better since Anheuser-Busch owns it. I always found it had a peculiar undertaste when it was part of Latrobe. It gets a C- on Beer Advocate. The bros give it a C. Rate Beer gives it kind of below average ratings, and it gets a very fine rating on the Beer in Me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Twist off cap. See a little bit of smoke there coming out. Give it a nice pour. Good amount of smoke coming out. So it's a lively beer. Get this chair fixed here. It's starting to sink down in the ground. All right. Let's see here. Very neutral aroma. You mostly just pick up water, but you can pick up some grains. It's very faint. The appearance is clear, pale straw. Lots of bubbles streaming up. I don't know if you can see that. What you'd expect from a pale lager like this is. And now, the most important thing is the taste test. Very light, sweet, watery, just a powder, almost like a dusting. I would call it a dusting of hops. So it's certainly nothing bitter in any way. This has got to be one of the most watery, light drinking beers around. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bland. It's not bland in that awful light beer type of way. It has some taste to it. It's got some fruitiness, some sweetness to it. But overall, it's very mild. I'm about to have a shrimp dinner with coleslaw and some French fried potatoes, and this is going to go perfect with it. I mean, it's just that kind of beer. It's good with spicy food, I'm sure. There's nothing bad about it at all. I'm going to go ahead and give it a B- rating. It is enjoyable. Laissez le bon temps roulé. This is a pretty good beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans, and I hope y'all get nice weather like we are.